weekend. Ira Epstein with your metal market wrap-up, and this wrap-up is for Friday. Yeah, I want to get this out for you. So today is June 10th, 2022, and I know a lot of you are going to know, what does Ira think of the market? Well, big viewership this weekend for sure. Well, let me put it this way. Gold did a good job of hurting me. I don't mind telling you sometimes, I had told my traders in the micro, those small 110 size contracts to be long gold. We lost some money today. Nothing big. I don't mind sharing that with you. Nothing big. But a loss. Wasn't right. The rest of the market, wow. All right, let's talk about what went on. First of all, inflation is hotter than the crowd thought. It is running, yes, it's 6% for the headline CPI, and some will say, well, that's not bad. It's down from the 6.2 that it was. I get it. But all the other categories are running super hot. Have we peaked in inflation? I've got some doubts, and I'm nervous about something. In China, in Shanghai, they are doing a major test right now. And they're taking a bunch of the districts. I think there's 16 or 19 that make up the city, and I think 7 of them are getting mass testing. Their army comes in, they corridor everything, you got to get tested. They had 6 cases last week. If they get more cases, you know the pattern. They go into the shutdowns again. Now, they won't do the whole city. They'll do it in corridors. That's what they'll probably try doing. That's not how you run a country. But if they do it, what's that do for copper? What's that do for XME if you're in the metal spiders and some of the others? It's not bullish. It's a bear sign. Then Beijing, in its wisdom, I want to give you this, in their wisdom, they tell, the government says to the different cities, we want you to expand your hospital facilities and your COVID temporary tents because of what? Because they're going to stay with this stupid policy of zero tolerance. They can buy lots of good vaccines everywhere to mitigate. Don't write me. I hate the people that write me and tell me a vaccine will stop getting COVID. It will not stop you from getting COVID. It will mitigate how bad you get it. That's science. That's not your opinion or mine. That's how it works. And if they do that, maybe they don't have to do the full city lockdowns. We're not doing it in America. Europe's not doing it anymore. Japan isn't doing it anymore. South Korea's not doing it anymore. China's doing it. Not the brightest move that I can think of. If you're counting on supplies from China, your supply chain, not there. President Biden made a good point. I mean, this all has to do with metal, so I'm not on a tangent. He was out in Los Angeles, was at the port. We don't have 100 ships offshore anymore. We got, less than half of that. Okay, that's good. That's why the supply chains are full and why Target had some trouble. They did get everything cleared up. Problem has a ways to go. The biggest issue America has right now is getting stuff that we have made in China, made here, or in countries. I'm not against other countries making it. I like the idea. But they can't have this zero tolerance policy. You can't put the world out of business. In gold on a monthly chart, you tell me what that looks like to you, because I'm confused. I just see a market on a monthly basis going sideways. We're trying to make something out of nothing so far. It has a bullish bias, period. If you close like this for the month, it's only the 10th, then you don't want to get back under the low of last month. Excuse me, I did that wrong. Let me get you back there. I will, right here. There we are. And what I do then is I come this way. I got my new magic wand. I've got to learn how to use it better. But last week's low was 1785. You've gotten over that. You're right now pretty nicely over it, about $90. You don't want to get back under that. As long as you don't, you finish the month out like that, the argument is that you can get up to the 1950 area before you take that out. Momentum, though, is dodgy here, just sort of going backwards and forwards. It's a very scary chart. On the weekly chart of closes, maybe we make a run for the 1902 area. I've been talking that to you all week long, that if gold's going to have a move, that's the area. But I'll tell you why I think I'm lost in the gold trade. I'm fighting the weekly chart, and it's not a good move, and I'm mad at myself. The trade was worth a $100 risk total on each contract. That's not the point. Why am I buying under the 100-week average? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That bothers me. Now I'm thinking it through. On the weekly chart, you can see what's happening. The swing line is turned up. You got higher lows, higher highs. That's bullish. Where's the resistance? Right here, the 18-week. And where's the battle? I've known this battle. I've seen it on the weekly. It's right at the 100. Looking back at it, not happy with myself. I should have just not done anything in the gold market. A lot of you like gold, so you always feel the pressure. There's no trade there the more I'm looking at it. And I see the resistance, 1902.10, and maybe momentum turns up. It hasn't. Does that look to you like it has? I don't think so. By the way, before I get into this part, see the subscribe button for those of you that are watching me on YouTube? Hit it. Whenever these get published, you're going to get notice if you're watching me there. The people that watch our website, I'm going to send you out the email as soon as I get it posted and it's ready on the website. So that helps everybody get these as they come out. When you've got the gold-silver ratio, that's not bullish, the silver market, that's bearish. As long as you're staying over that 18-week average, silver's got a problem. And if you take a look at silver, you see it. It's in a downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows, momentum flat, not embedded. You'd have to take out to break the downtrend. You got to get over 22.50, 2.5. That's roughly 60 cents from where you're at right now. The copper market, I get the copper market failure. This is all about Shanghai. The market had its nice rally as soon as we heard that they were taking Shanghai out of zero COVID. But they decided just this past week, and I was writing about it and telling all my subscribers, they're doing this again, and that's going to weigh on the market. So what did you do? You had been up at the 18-week average. Remember, each bar is 1 week, and as soon as that news came out, you're putting pressure. Now, the good news is China can lie. They do it all the time with all their economic data. If you believe any of their economic data, it's the only thing we have to play on. But come on, you really believe they're going to grow 5.5% this year and other things they're telling you? In any case, let's assume they test all these millions of people and magically there's nobody with COVID. This market's probably then headed through that high and then you're back into the whole move where maybe we're talking $5 copper moves again. If they get the cases, which if you test millions of people, don't you think you're going to get some cases? If they get the cases and if they follow through with their zero tolerance policy, which we don't know how they'll do it, away you go. This is also an opportunity for President Xi to back away from zero tolerance and do it in some new manner that he figures out. I don't know what that manner would be, but maybe instead of shutting down a whole city, you're doing sections where those people live. I don't know. But something cannot keep 25 million people in a shutdown and shut down 31 cities and then hurt the whole world. And we sit there like fools and we go, well, when they get their feet back, our supply chains will be fine. You got to get your supply chains out of China. It's that simple. Get away from China. In the platinum market, okay, battleground is very clear. In this one, it is the 100-week in green, the 18-week. Car sales went up in Shanghai a lot. I didn't know how. Remember, they just came out of the zero tolerance. How did the May number, I've started laughing. They're showing a big increase. They only just released the people out of there in the past week and a half. How did the car sales take off? Something just doesn't make sense to me. They had zero in April. I'm lost. Dollar index, higher lows, higher highs. You can see how the market's fighting its battle here at the momentum, but this is a bull trend. It's good until it gets under 101.30, and yes, you've got an upper target here. It could be a new all-time high if you get, well, a new high for this leg, if you get up to 106.11, I should say it that way. And there's the news that we don't need to see. Now, I had hit the wrong button, but this is the right button now. One of the things I want to remind you is I put out 2 times a day Monday through Thursday written updates, 1 in the morning for Friday, and Sunday night I start off my traders with what's going on. You can get a free sample to it, in fact. All you have to do is go to our website under iraepstein.com, and when you get there, just go to the free offers. It's there. If you've had a free offer and you want to subscribe, it's simple. You still go to the website, and then under my word research, everything you need is there. But I write the way that I talk, and I don't write a lot. I write enough, I give you the points. I love to do bullets all over. I make my point, and then I talk about it in my morning subscriber video, where we're going to look at 40 charts at a time with more studies than you're seeing here. Very specific. Buy here, get out there, stop order, profit objective. I'll live and die by the sword. I'm still alive, so I'm doing something okay. How do you get all this? It's simple. You can either call my staff, you can go to our website, when you get there, free offers. You can follow my finger, go to the cursor up here, click up there. I'm getting better at this. I'm not there. And remember that word subscribe on YouTube. I'm Ira. You have a good day.